So,
So, good morning, Ghoulish fans. You are here with Ghost Rider and Ghost Goddess. And we are here to update you on some stuff we have been working on. But we want to thank you guys for sticking with us and supporting us and subscribing. We appreciate all the support from you guys. With that said, the video that we posted last Saturday is the last video to the October month series of humor. This Sunday coming, the 29th, at 5 p.m., we are going to be out at Bokeelia, Florida, at the place we have been investigating for the past month and a half. They are having a trunk or treat for the kids, and while we're out there, we are going to drop this video, part one, to the investigation we've been doing. For the past month and a half, we have done Captain Khan's Fish House Restaurant, which sits in Bokeelia, Florida, which is a small little island city at the north part of Pine Island, Florida.
so originally we went out to Captain Khan's thinking we're going to investigate this legend of this little girl who drowned out there in 1904. Also that there was another man there, seen there, in a blue jacket from time to time. We also heard rumors of a hanging tree that was out back. So you'll see all that stuff. There are little carved guys there, like fishermen, that turn sitting on the shelf. They never stay straight when everybody straightens them out. So that's what we really thought we were just going to investigate. And things kind of started unfolding where we found the little girl is there. Then we got the name Hugh out of nowhere. In video 2, you'll see that. And we investigated a little further into the name Hugh and found that there's a whole story behind that.
Captain Khan's, that we've been investigating for the past month and a half in Bokeelia, Florida, wasn't always Captain Khan's. It didn't become Captain Khan's Fish House until 1996, when the owner died in 95, who owned it. His name was Hugh Conley Clayton. He originally purchased that land and turned it into a restaurant, not Captain Khan's. We still aren't sure what the name of his restaurant before Captain Khan's was, but he purchased it in 77, and he owned it up until 95 when he died. He is there. He came through and talked to us a few times, made himself present on the SLS, which you will see in video 2. But it wasn't always a fish house restaurant. Back in 1904, Captain Khan's was originally built by a family, Henry and Minta Martin. They had 4 daughters and a son. We didn't know that the Martins were the ones who built the house back in 1904. We recently got that information at the end of Investigation 2. Marcy, who has just joined the team, did some digging, and in doing so, she uncovered a lot. She uncovered that she is also connected to Captain Khan's through her family's steamboat business back in 1904. Because when the Martins built that home, they used it not only for their home, but it was also used as the general store, an inn for people to stay when traveling, and it was the very first post office out there on that island at the time. Marcy's family and their steamboat business would bring mail to and from that post office. So, that is part 4. You will see all of that unfold.
We also dive into this legend of this little girl who supposedly drowned in the harbor. Did she drown? Was it an accident? check out video 3. We get a lot of answers to those questions there.
We did get the little girl's name. Her name is Ellen, we believe, and we believe she is 8 years old. There is also a gentleman spirit that seems to be her protector. We found out in part 3 investigation. And he seems like on that investigation, when we were out there for the 3rd investigation, he doesn't want her to come through and talk to us. So we are hoping that when we go back out this coming month in November for the 4th and final investigation with her, that he will allow her to come through and answer some of our other questions that we need answered and get some justice for her and what happened to her. We also have 2 pictures that we caught when we took a few picture snapshots while we were investigating on investigation 1 and investigation 2. You will see those somewhere in the investigation video when it posts. It's pretty cool. We believe one of the pictures we took on the 2nd investigation may have been Hugh Clayton. We're not sure. It could have been the gentleman with the blue coat that's been seen there. Either way, he looks like a pirate. So, as you know, when we go on an investigation that involves a child, we always leave the child a present or a gift of some sort, whether it's a doll or a car, something that gives them comfort on that side, hopefully, as a thank you for coming through and talking to us, letting us hear your story. So we did leave Ellen a little doll, and the manager, Stephanie, put it in a closet to keep it from getting taken. One of the employees' daughters who wanted it. When we went out there for the 3rd investigation, she could not find the doll in the closet. Now, I can't say that it wasn't taken, but I highly doubt it. We did ask the little girl that night if she came and took her doll and has it with her. You will have to wait to see what her response was. But it's pretty cool stuff.
All right.
Also, to end this, Halloween morning, we will be, I said we have a lot coming your way. By the time Captain Cons fully finishes airing for part videos, we are going to be airing our Halloween video that we're doing Halloween morning before trick-or-treating. We are going back to Michigan Ave Cemetery in Fort Myers. It's a place we've already been to for Mary's birthday. And we are talking to 2 different families with 2 children each who tragically passed in ways that no parent should have to deal with. So that will be a very sad but interesting investigation. Look forward to that, probably somewhere late December maybe. Mix a little Halloween with Christmas. We strive to be different.
There you go. There you go.
But if you like what you see, hit your notification bell because you won't want to miss how the story of Ellen unfolds.
Yep. Sort of a 4-part mini-series,
You're our first one,
right?
but it won't be the last.